Hey everybody, we're on a road trip. You always get to see YouTube videos of me, so I thought, why not introduce you to the whole Solomon clan? Now, make no mistake, we're not going to be an entertaining family YouTube channel. Holderness family level, none of that. I won't be singing any karaoke. Any of that kind of stuff. But we can introduce everybody here. This is my wife,
Hello.
Becky. Why did you want to come on this road trip? What are we
we-
doing? We're headed to Wisconsin from Cincinnati. We're going to go officiate a wedding. Okay?
Marty is going to.
Not me.
We needed to get out of the house. We have been homeschooling and we are at home every day, all day long. And so we just needed to, even though it was a long drive, we just needed to get out of our house.
Yeah. And they're not even going to leave the hotel much because we're headed to one of the hot spots right now in the country for COVID numbers. So they're just going to go hole up in a hotel. But that will be more exciting than being at home
Yes.
in the same place all the time. So that's my wife, Becky. And then behind we have Abigail.
Hello.
That's my daughter. Ezekiel. That's my son.
Hello.
We have all kinds of fun things. What do we have? Let's. How do you get to know the Solomon family? We got our masks. What do I have? I have nothing. What do you have? You have. We have one of our favorite road snacks.
Oh yes, we made this yesterday.
Anybody else call these Muddy Buddies? Are they called? Is it called something else out in the
Or
east?
puppy chow.
Puppy chow?
Or
I
muddy
don't know.
buddies. Yeah. What do you call it?
It's
out here?
particularly good today.
Oh man.
We found what's in the, are they M&Ms, but they're the Cocoa Crispy M&Ms.
Yeah, I think Kelsey Manning. Shout out to Kelsey Manning. She posted Cocoa Crisp M&Ms,
Excellent.
and Zeke loves Cocoa Crisp, so we bought it just to see if they were good.
Abby's back there with earbuds. Abby, what are you doing?
I'm watching Marvel movies, and I'm watching Finding Dory.
Finding Dory and Marvel, movies.
Yep.
All downloaded on the
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. Great little addition in 2019. Prepared us for 2020. Zeke, what do you got back there?
My Switch.
He's got a Switch, and you are playing
Minecraft and Minecraft Dungeons.
Minecraft. Is Dungeons working without the internet? Is Minecraft Dungeons working offline?
Yeah.
Have you been playing it today?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Very interesting. How much battery you got left? This is what you really need to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Half.
Half. All right. Well, we're definitely less than halfway to Wisconsin, so the trip will get interesting when he runs out of battery.
Yep.
But there you go. Solomon family on a road trip. Maybe some more little clips on our way to and back. Here at the wedding, Wisconsin wedding. Look at this beautiful place. Ah. Got a little fire going down here. Yeah, what a cool thing. This is my, I always request this when I have to officiate a wedding. My pump up jam in the background. Hold on, listen. That's what we do. I'm kidding. I don't request Eye of the Tiger as my pre-wedding pump-up jam, but I'm enjoying it. Sitting out here, beautiful scenery. A little chilly here in Wisconsin, but it's gonna be great. Wedding was a success. We are on our way back home. We're gonna stop for the night, break up the drive, stop for a night in Chicago, see some supporters there on our way back home. I had to document something. It's a rare occurrence. Happens very rarely and very elusive. Hardly ever gets caught on camera. So it's hard to document these things. Had to keep a record though. It's like Bigfoot. It's like spotting Bigfoot. There was an exchange 2 days ago where running low on batteries, crisis in the car, long car ride. iPad's out of batteries. Switch was out of batteries. Charged up the Switch. And the brother whose Switch it was allowed the sister, he's on it right now, you see? This is how it goes. Allowed the sister to play on the Switch. It was a rare, the elusive moment
It
of
wasn't the Switch. Played on my 2DS.
oh, it was the 2DS? Anyway, it was a rare moment of kindness. Like I said, elusive, rare, very hard to catch on camera, but it happened. You have to take my word for it, because didn't have a camera ready to catch it, but there you go. My daughter loves elephants. This was in our bathroom. So fantastic. Hampton Inn. I am a Hilton's Honor member, and I've stayed in enough hotels to know that this is not a part of their normal, not prompted in their housekeeping. My wife used to oversee the housekeeping of a Hilton property, so I know that this is just somebody that loves their job. Fantastic. I love it that people know how to love their work, and made the day of my daughter who loves an elephant. Fantastic. Here we are, last day, almost home on our trip. Had a parenting reflection. I should do parenting reflection videos on YouTube. All my parenting wisdom, all of it contained. How long would that video be? All my parenting wisdom. Seconds. Could measure it in seconds.
I'm gonna say one video.
Anyway, so we've been talking about the Switch that Zeke has, right? Where'd you get that Switch, buddy? How'd you get that?
I saved up my money for my birthday, and then when we moved to Ohio, we were asking everyone if they could find me the Switch and buy it for me, and I could pay them back because we were having trouble looking for it. So then Mom's cousin, I think, bought me the Switch, and then I paid them the rest of my money, and then they gave me my Switch.
But you saved up your money for how long?
4 months.
And you actually had other presents you didn't get because people were giving you money so you could save it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many months?
4.
It was longer than that, wasn't it?
It was 3 or 4.
Might have been 6, actually.
Yeah, you saved up money for a good long time. So that Switch that he got is the result, hold it up again, is the result of him learning how to save his money. And then what else do you get money for? What else do you do?
Mowing the lawn.
Mow the lawn. How much do I pay you for mowing the lawn?
$10.
$10 every, $20 every 3 times you mow the lawn. What is that? Is that a lot? Is that too much? Am I taking advantage of my children? Am I paying them too much? I don't know what it is. But yeah, okay, so $20 every 3 times that you help me mow the lawn. It's a big lawn. If that sounds like a lot, it's huge. Like, we probably should have a Ryder lawnmower. We don't. It'll push because he earns money. But one of the things that I always appreciate about my parents, do you earn money, Sissy? Yeah, what do you do?
I unload the dishwasher and I only get paid $5, maybe every month and a half.
Yeah, we gotta figure out some more chores for her to make money if she wants to. One of the things my parents did was my parents always taught me how to make money and save money and be super responsible. One of the great things about growing up in a small rural town is that when I was 8th grade, summer after 8th grade, I got a job that I had all the way through high school for 5 years at the local cemetery. And one of the cool things my parents always did is a lot of families will have can you date? You have to wait till you're whatever to date. And my parents just always said, listen, if you want to go on dates, if you want to have girlfriends, if you want to have a car, you got to pay for it. You got to pay for, they agreed to pay for insurance if I kept my grades up. But if I wanted a car, I had to buy a car. If I wanted to take girls on dates, I had to pay for the date. I had to pay for the gas in my car. I had to pay for it. And the beauty of that was, at a really young age, I got to learn a certain level of just responsibility. And so many things came from having to work that impacted my ability to hopefully be a decent human being when it came time to do things like have girlfriends and date and do that kind of stuff. Anyway, so many things came from that. It's hard to do that today, right? Am I crazy? Like, I feel like you can't get a job at, can you get a job at 16 years old? Is that okay today? I don't know. It's definitely hard if you don't live in like a small town. We lived in a really small rural town, and that was a normal thing for as soon as you turned, I can't remember what it was. I think I had my job when I was 14, but as soon as I turned 16 especially, you could get a job. Anyway, I don't know if that's still true today. We're going to find out as our kids get a little older. But we thought, why not teach them now? Responsibility. Saving. Anyway, it's something I've reflected on that I'm really thankful that my parents did for me. Because I think it taught me a lot of things that I take for granted. Do you think that's true?
Yeah, I got my first job, I think, when I was 16 as well. Well, I mean, you were younger, but I got mine at 16. But I lived in a small town, too.
We're both rural kids.
Yeah.
But, man, I think that one thing that my parents, that taught me a lot. Taught me about how to show up on time, how to have authority and have supervisors and bosses. It just taught me so much. And the older I get and the more I parent and the older my kids get, the more I think that one thing was a huge part of my development. It's my parenting reflection. No great profound conclusions, but yeah, fun. That's my daughter smiling in the background and my son's hand. All right, almost home. About ready to call it a weekend.